Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Kindly drop one in the chat if you can hear me. Let's dive right into this. Kindly drop one in the in the chat if you can hear me. Kindly drop one in the chat if you can hear me. All right, great. So let's dive right into today's market analysis. So good morning, everyone, and welcome to T Billion Forex Academy. If you're new here, my name is Timothy, aka T Billion, and this is our weekly live market analysis and trading session. Okay, where we break down the forex market step by step in a very practical and well-structured way. We hold this session every Monday and Wednesday by 9:00 a.m. West African time, and our primary focus is XAUUSD and GBPUSD. Okay, followed by other forex pairs you request in the chat. The goal of this session is to shape and sharpen your understanding of the smart money concept, including order blocks and including what's it called, order blocks, market structure, liquidity zones, and price action. How you can properly, read market structure, identify key order block and breaker block zones, as well as liquidity areas, inducements, and most importantly, how you can apply them effectively in real market conditions. Okay, so whether you're a newbie trader or you're an intermediate trader or a pro trader, stick with me as we follow a clear top-down analysis process. Okay, so before we dive right into today's market analysis, let's let's do a quick recap on what market has been doing since our last session. Okay, so if you look at the chart, if you remember in our last session, we were able to mark out these two key zones, right? These are the zones these were the zones we marked out in the last in our last session on Monday. Okay, and if you look at this, let's do a quick analysis of what price has been doing around the zone. Okay,
and if we come
all right. So if you look at the chart in our last session, we were able to. A minute, guys. All right, guys. Let's continue. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Drop a one in the chat if you can see my screen. Drop a one in the chat if you can see my screen. All right, great. So in our last session, we were able to mark out these zones. And if you look at this, if you look at this, take a look at this. So price, went down, took us out on, although we didn't take the trade just yet, okay, because of course I was trying to, you know, look at the price action around that zone. Of course, before you take your trade, you want to look at the price action around the zone before you took your trade, before taking your trade rather. So what we did here was this. Okay, I dropped this signal on my, what's it called, private WhatsApp group for my students. right? So we took this trade immediately after this rejection, right? So we were not stopped out on this trade. Okay, we're not stopped out. However, the TP for this trade was set at this, of which price eventually, you know, hit TP, which is this price level, as you can see. So this trade was, a winner, right? We actually took this trade and it was a winner, right? So again, that is why sometimes you don't, like I used to tell you guys, when you have two zones that are close to each other like this, for this, I would definitely set a buy limit order right here, okay? But for this, I would rather, pay close attention to price action before I take my trade, right? So that was exactly what we did. We took this trade, so we didn't hit SF on this trade. We actually hit our first break even, what's it called, TP or TP1. However, I closed the full trade on TP1 because I wasn't really what's it called, mentally ready to hold the trade further. Okay. All right, so that was what price did basically. I'm still anticipating that price would come back to this level. Now, this is the setup, or this is the trade I'm going to hold up to full TP. Here we go. This is it. This is our TP, and this is a 1:48 risk to reward ratio. Okay, this is a fantastic setup, and I anticipate that gold is going to come down to this price level and dish a very good bullish move, right? So let me take out these lines so we don't get confused. Take out these lines. All right. So I also took this sell, although I didn't call it out on the group. I also took this. So this was a quick scalp to the downside. Okay. But again, let me just give you guys a brief on why I took this sell. Okay. Why I took this sell. So if you look at this, of course, price gave us this impulsive bearish move, and of course followed by a retracement. Okay, and since this trade was intended to be a quick scalp, right, I took it on the 15 minutes time frame and took my entry on the 5 minute time frame. Now this is what happened. If you drill down to the 5 minute time frame, right, if you drill down to the 5 minute time frame, again, I used the continuation concept, the reversal concept rather, to take this trade, which is basically market shift, right? So I have a market shift right here. Price was printing a series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and right here we got a market shift. Now, of course, we identify the order block zone that led to this market shift, which is this, or which was this zone right here in the 5 minute time frame once again. And immediately price tapped into the zone. Of course, without hesitation, I took my sell, which is right here. Okay, and of course this is my TP level, the next low, which is this, right? This was my TP level right here. Okay, this, and this is a fantastic 1:12 risk to reward ratio. As you can see, look at it right here, 1:12 risk to reward ratio. All right, so I think that is that for this. So let's to, if you have any question regarding this, please kindly drop it in the comment section, because I go through comments and I'll do well to attend to all comments, right? So, and if you want to take my signals, you can join the free Telegram signal channel. Okay, it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay a dime. Okay, all right, so let's head to today's market analysis. So for today, we'll be analyzing both XAUUSD and GBPUSD. So as always, we begin our top-down analysis process from the daily time frame. Okay, so this is our daily time frame. Right. Let me take out these lines. All right. Okay, so on the daily time frame, um, Okay, I'm not getting a very clear what's it called, zone. So I'll drill down to the 4H time frame for a clearer picture of the market structure. Okay, so on the 4H time frame, obviously, market has been creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, and gold has broken right above this resistance level, came back to retest. That was where we marked out our breaker block, which price tapped into yesterday and gave us this bullish movement, right? So let's look for other zones that we could, mark out to join this bullish move. Of course, when to join a trend, we use the concept of what's it called? We use the concept of break of structure to join a trend. Okay, I'm not going to be, you know, discussing those concepts in details right here. Okay, expected you to already have a basic understanding of the SMC concept. So I won't be breaking down those concepts on the live here. Okay. Okay, so on the 4H time frame, what do we have? Okay, I can see a zone right here. So I have this zone right here. On the 4H time frame, this is my other block. This is my other block. This is my other block. Of course, I got a break of structure right here. Got a break of structure right here. BOS. Okay, so this is my other block. And of course, this is my inducement. Okay. All right, so let's drill down to 2H to further refine the zone. So on the 2H time frame, I can further refine this zone to this candle right here. Okay. Now I have my break of structure right here. I have my break of structure right here. So I can further refine this zone to the 1H time frame. On the 1H time frame, I have this. This is my break of structure. This is my break of structure, and now, and I have this as my inducement. This is my inducement. Okay, this is my inducement. IDM. This is my break of structure. Trying to look out for other possible zones. Okay. Now that is my other block zone, and right here I have my breaker block. Right here I have my breaker block. Okay. All right, so I have that. Let me zoom in a little more. So I have this right here and this right here. And for my breaker block, I have this right here. Okay. And this is my inducement. All right. I'll drill down further to the 30-minute time frame. Let's drill down to the 30-minute time frame to further refine our zones. Okay, so on the 30 minutes, I have my order block right here, which is this, right? And for my breaker block, I'll maintain the existing breaker block, which I drew from the 1H time frame. Okay, this breaker block here is invalid. This breaker block right here is invalid. So I'll maintain the one from the 1H time frame, which is this, right? Then let's drill down further to the 15-minute time frame. Further refine our order break of structure, which is this. And our inducement still remains this. Okay. And our order block zone, yeah, this is our order block, valid. And right here we have another order block right here, which is this. All right. Okay, so yes, this is it. This is our zone. Would anticipate price go to tap into these zones? Okay. I'll share the coordinate for this. Let's go to the 5H time frame for further refinement, if possible. Okay. All right, so I think this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Back to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. So I would expect price. So minutes. Here's my position two. My position two.
Dolly, look at this.
All right, so back to again, our SL will be right here, right below the order block zone. This is where our SL will be, right below this, like so. So we have our SL right here. And our TP would be right here. And this is our TP1. This is our TP1. Let's mark it as TP1. This is our TP1. These are TP1.
You cannot look.
So TP2 would be right here. We take our final TP here. These are full TP. And this is 1:32 risk to reward ratio. Okay. So that is for this.
Yes. I will be driving car. It is still there.
All right, guys. So that is our first TP, TP1. And this is our TP1. Our TP1, that's so if you're taking TP1 only, that's what's it called? 1:5.2 risk to reward ratio. Okay. And our full TP is 1:32 risk to reward ratio. All right. So that is for the extreme setup, the extreme order block zone, right? Now for this order block zone, our entry would be right here. Is a minute. Let's move this right here. So we have this here. Okay. So we have this right here. And for this, is in our position 2. Our entry will be right here. Our entry will be right here. Our SL will be slightly below, will be at this low, basically. Our SL will be right here. Okay, so this is our SL right here. Okay, now our TP again, this is TP1. So our TP for this setup, our first TP will be this. So you are good to take partials there. And our full TP would be right here. So this is our full TP. And this will be our TP1. And here's our TP1 right here. TP1. TP1. All right, so we have this, and for this, we have so for this we have this. So we have this. Okay, TP1 again is right here. As 1:2. As 1:4. And our full TP will be right here. So this is our full TP. And that is 1:41 risk to reward ratio. Okay. And let's mark our TP1 level. So these are TP1, TP1. All right, so TP1, TP2, and all right, so just in case you want to take what's it called? Just in case you don't want to go to full TP, another price level, another place you could take partials is right here. You can call this TP2. Okay. You can call this TP2. TP2. Then this is another place you can take partials. This price level right here. Okay. Then you allow the remaining what's it called trade to run to full TP, which is this. These are full TP for gold. These are full TP for gold. All right. So that is that. So this is my analysis for gold for today. Okay. We'll observe price action around these zones and take our trades accordingly. All right. So I'll share the coordinates for this setup on the free signal Telegram channel. Okay. And also monitor the trade as soon as the trade is fully formed, then I'll drop the signal on the free signal Telegram channel as well. Okay, so that is that. Again, if you have question regarding this, please kindly drop it on the what's it called? Kindly drop it in the chat. I'll attend to all questions in the chat as soon as possible. All right. All right, so that is it. Okay, so the next pair we want to quickly analyze is GBPUSD. GBPUSD. Sorry, 1 minute. Just go. Oh.
And bring the notes back. Also, that's close. Also, the phone. Bring your phone too. Oh, so call someone.
All right, guys. So I'll drop this on the free signal. I'll drop this on the free signal Telegram channel and the coordinates. Okay. Okay. So let's head to GBP USD real quick. These are high probability setups, right? Pay close monitor. Ensure you monitor this setup just in case for any reason I missed it. Okay, you can take your trades accordingly. On these two setups, you can set a buy limit order, while for this, we will observe price action. And upon confirmation, then we'll take our trades accordingly. Please take notes. All right, so on the next thing we want to look at briefly is GBP USD. So we can call it a day. Let's head to GBP USD. Okay, so I already have a setup here which I'm monitoring on GBP USD. Okay, so just a brief analysis on it. Okay, just a brief analysis on it. All right, so what I'm anticipating basically is a buy at this other block zone on GBP USD, and this is a 1:28.71 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so yes, of course, I got a market shift here and break of structure right here. and I mark my inducement zone here, and this is my order block right here. So basically, I'm waiting for price to sweep liquidity below this inducement level and tap into my order block, zone. Then we write this bullish continuation on GBPUSD. That is my analysis. Basically, I'll drop this as well on the free signal Telegram channel. This is very straightforward. Okay, do well to monitor this setup as well. Okay, if you have questions, okay, kindly drop it in the comment section. I'll do well to attend to the questions as soon as possible. And if you want to take my signals, you can join the free signal Telegram channel. Okay, and of course, if you want to join my private WhatsApp group, you can simply enroll with Billion Forex Academy. So that's it for today. Thank you, guys. The key lessons for today are basically market structure first, then your key zones, which are order block and breaker block zones, as well as your entries. Okay, so please, if this session has added value to you, please don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our live session. We'll be back again on Monday at 9:00 a.m. West African time. Until then, guys, trade smart and protect your capital. I'll see you in the next session. Peace out, guys.